want to make a few comments just from my perspective as the federal Liberal candidate for the riding. For the past few months, of course, the people of this community, with our close neighbors, the people of Akwesasne, have been dealing with this makeshift, temporary crossing that we have in the traffic circle. All of us here in this room pass it every day. And now with winter coming upon us, we really do need to find a long-term solution. And meanwhile, a lot of social disruption and economic loss continues. So we met today with Mohawk Council from Akwesasne, and I want to say that we were very impressed with the Grand Chief's commitment to finding peaceful solutions. He said that clearly, that he's committed to finding peaceful solutions, including, of course, mediation. And he did say, as you heard Mark Holland and Todd Russell say, that he would also recognize an independent mediator and recognize those, a fair mediator that, that would be selected. They would recognize that intervention and recognize that approach. Now, you know, my colleagues within the Liberal Party there have said that, that the MP is a messenger, or he said that he's a messenger. But I think that we need more than a messenger and an MP. I think that we need somebody who's going to exert what influence he has over the government and explain the urgency of the situation and make sure that the ministers responsible, particularly Mr. Van Loan, come here as the Liberal critics for Aboriginal Affairs and Public Safety have come here, as I've asked them to do that. And I'm hoping that the message will get through to the leader of the opposition, to Mr. Ignatieff's office, and that we continue to put pressure on this situation so that we find some long-term solutions. This area is trying to be working very hard to be successful. That's part of what all the municipalities are doing, this whole region is doing. And whenever we pass that traffic circle and we see that temporary situation, it doesn't send the right message about this community. And it affects us in terms of our ability to attract investment, to send the message that we have a good quality of life here, that we want to be successful. That doesn't fit with the message you get when you see that border situation. It doesn't suggest how successful we are. And so that's why we need to do better and to move forward. And that's why the MPs were here to bring some urgency to the situation, communicate that to the leader, and hopefully move forward in trying to make sure that a mediator is assigned to this, especially as we have one side saying that they recognize that and would gladly participate in that process.